Happy Lunar New Year. Happy Fire Horse Year. This moment matters. Not because a calendar page flipped, but because humans are wired to respond to moments like this. Across cultures, across history, we've always marked time. New years, new seasons, new cycles. Not because time itself changes us, but because markers in time give the nervous system permission to reset. January 1st, birthdays, Mondays, the beginning of spring. These moments interrupt old patterns. And interruption is where choices live. Now, in Chinese cosmology, there's something called Li Chun, the beginning of spring. It's considered the energetic start of the year, even before cultural celebrations. And whether you follow feng shui or not, the insight underneath is powerful. Because this isn't superstition. It's symbolic language pointing to behavior. The Fire Horse Year is a perfect example of that. Fire represents movement, visibility, intensity. The horse represents momentum, forward motion, speed without hesitation. Put them together and the message is clear. This is not a year for waiting. It's a year for movement. Now let's talk about wealth. Not as fantasy, not as wishful thinking, but as reality. You'll hear phrases like activate wealth, activate water, activate the north. In feng shui language, water represents flow. The north represents career and life direction. Wealth represents opportunity. But when you translate that into psychological reality, it becomes very simple. Water is adaptability. North is direction. Wealth is value exchange. So when someone says, activate water in the north, what they're really saying is, make your career fluid, increase movement, create flow where there was stagnation. You don't need a fountain. You need action. And this is where things get interesting, because the real wealth activation has nothing to do with objects. It looks like this: create, decide, move a project forward, help someone, improve your strategy, commit to a direction. That's not feng shui. That's economics. That's psychology. That's identity design. Wealth doesn't reward belief. It rewards value. And the value only shows up through motion. From a neurological perspective, this matters. Your brain is a predictive machine. It predicts the future based on what you repeatedly do, not what you intend. When you move, you send to your nervous system a signal. I am safe to act. I am capable. I am someone who participates. That signal changes perception, and perception determines opportunity. And this is why symbolic days like this work, not magically, but biologically. They give the brain a clean break, a reset point, a chance to interrupt automatic patterns and install new ones. Here's the rule. Ritual without action is fantasy. Ritual with movement becomes momentum. That's why fire horse energy is so specific. The fire horse is bold, visible, fast, unapologetic. Psychologically, that means stop hiding, stop hesitating, stop waiting for alignment. Alignment doesn't come first. Alignment comes after action. Movement creates clarity, not the other way around. Waiting feels safe, but it's deceptive, because hesitation teaches the nervous system to associate movement with danger. Action teaches the nervous system that movement creates stability. So this year isn't asking you to decorate your life differently. It's asking you to engage with it differently, to move before you feel ready, to decide before you feel certain, to participate instead of spectate. Here's a grounded, real activation you can actually use. Sit still for 60 seconds, not to escape, but to decide. Decide one move that increases value. 1. Finish the thing you've been avoiding. Send the email you keep drafting. Make the call. Raise your rate. Cut what's no longer aligned. Help someone solve a real problem. Then execute within 24 hours. That's it. No incense, no compass, no waiting for motivation. You don't wait for energy. You create it. That's the fire horse lesson. Fast and not frantic. Bold and grounded. Visible and intentional. Not chaos. Direction. So happy Lunar New Year. Happy Fire Horse Year. Don't wait for the year to change you. Change how you move through it. Wealth isn't activated by placement. It's activated by participation, movement, intention, value. That's how you start this year strong. Now go move. Ritual without action is fantasy. Ritual with movement becomes momentum. What's one move you're committing to within the next 24 hours? Name it below, then go do it. Enjoy your day, enjoy your year with wisdom and understanding. Go in love and peace.